The first season of Vikings introduces us to the brutal yet fascinating world of Norsemen, where courage, faith, and ambition shape destinies. The story begins in the icy lands of Scandinavia in the late 8th century, where a young warrior named Ragnar Lothbrok, played by Travis Fimmel, dreams of discovering what lies beyond the eastern seas. Ragnar is not an ordinary farmer or fighter, he is a man with vision. He believes there are rich lands to the west, across the dangerous ocean, waiting to be discovered. At the start, Ragnar and his brother Rollo serve under the rule of Earl Haraldson, the powerful and proud leader of Kattegat. Every year, Haraldson sends his warriors east to raid the Baltic lands, but Ragnar grows restless with the same conquests. He has heard stories of vast kingdoms and treasures across the Western Sea, lands full of gold and fertile fields, the lands of England. When he presents this idea to the Earl, Haraldson mocks him, claiming such voyages are impossible. But Ragnar's curiosity and determination drive him to find a way to make the impossible real. Ragnar, with the help of his close friend Floki, a genius and eccentric shipbuilder who worships the gods passionately, builds a new kind of ship, a long, sleek vessel that can handle the rough western waters and sail against the wind. With this new creation, Ragnar secretly gathers a small crew, including his loyal brother Rollo, and sets sail toward the unknown. After enduring dangerous storms and endless waves, they finally reach the shores of Lindisfarne, a monastery in England. There, they launch their first raid, taking the monks by surprise. The Vikings slaughter many and capture the survivors, including a young monk named Athelstan, who becomes Ragnar's slave but later an important part of his life. Their return to Kattegat with gold, silver, and slaves from this mysterious western land shocks everyone, especially Earl Haraldson, who feels his authority threatened by Ragnar's success. As Ragnar's fame grows, so does the Earl's jealousy and fear. Haraldson tries to suppress him, sending his men to spy on Ragnar and control his influence. Tensions rise, and soon Ragnar's family becomes a target. Ragnar's wife, Lagertha, a fierce and proud shield maiden, stands by him through every struggle. She is a warrior as brave as any man and deeply devoted to her husband and children, Bjorn and Gita. Together, they defend their home from Haraldson's attacks. Ragnar, refusing to be silenced, challenges Haraldson to single combat, a fight to the death for honor and leadership. The duel is brutal and intense, but Ragnar's skill and speed overpower the Earl, and he kills Haraldson, earning the right to become the new Earl of Kattegat. As Earl, Ragnar now has the power to lead more raids to the west. He organizes a larger expedition and sails again to England. This time, the Vikings raid the kingdom of Northumbria, ruled by King El, a cruel and cunning monarch. El's soldiers try to stop them, but the Vikings' ferocity crushes them. Ragnar's strategy and cunning make him both feared and respected by his enemies. However, not everything goes smoothly. Rollo, Ragnar's brother, begins to feel overshadowed and jealous. He loves Lagertha secretly and resents living in Ragnar's shadow. This tension between the brothers slowly builds, hinting at future betrayal. During these raids, Ragnar also begins to learn about Christianity through Athelstan, the captured monk. Their conversations about faith and gods reveal the deep cultural and spiritual divide between the Norse and the Christians. Ragnar is fascinated by Athelstan's beliefs but never abandons his own devotion to Odin and the old gods. Meanwhile, back in England, King El realizes he cannot defeat the Vikings easily, so he attempts diplomacy. Ragnar agrees to meet him, not out of trust but curiosity. Their meeting ends in tension when Ragnar demands payment and tribute to stop the raids. The king reluctantly agrees, giving Ragnar silver and gold but swearing revenge. As Ragnar's fame spreads, so does his ambition. He dreams of exploring farther, meeting new kings, and building alliances. But his rise also brings personal tragedy. His daughter Gita dies from a plague that sweeps through Kattegat, breaking Lagertha's heart. In his grief, Ragnar seeks comfort in the gods and continues to pursue his destiny. By the end of the season, Ragnar's life becomes more complicated when Aslauga, a mysterious and beautiful princess, appears and claims to be carrying his child. This encounter tests his marriage with Lagertha and foreshadows future conflicts within his family. The season concludes with Ragnar's forces clashing again with King El's army. Betrayal, strategy, and bloodshed mark the battlefield. Rollo, torn between loyalty and resentment, fights beside his brother but remains conflicted. The final scenes leave the audience with hints of greater wars to come, both in England and within Ragnar's own household. Throughout the first season, Vikings shows the raw spirit of Norse life, their hunger for adventure, their faith in the gods, and their struggle for power and honor. Ragnar's journey from a farmer with a dream to a legendary leader sets the foundation for the epic saga that follows. His courage and vision begin to reshape the world of the Northmen, making him one of the most unforgettable figures in Viking history. The season ends not with peace, but with promise, the promise of more exploration, betrayal, and blood. Ragnar Lothbrok has risen, but his story has only just begun.